Welcome to Eat Your Backyard. It is a beautiful February day, and I have the day off from work, so I'm going to walk around and see what's going on. I still haven't made any forward progress on this bed here, but I think I might this weekend. We have some surf contests, so that kind of interferes. Oh, look at this. Now that's interesting. I hadn't noticed that. My soft-tipped yucca. You notice it's not Spanish bayonet because I can do this without it piercing my finger. But it has a beautiful little sprout here. Now these are actually really easy to grow from cuttings. And you can see I take away I pull down all of the leaves that grow down lower to expose the trunk. It has that really cool bark look. And you can see here that I keep any little shoots that come off trimmed very close to maintain the trunk. And you'll get from time to time these sprouts that come out. You want to get them kind of early. Now this is a great potted plant too, but if you cut it right here very close, you get that woody part. It's going to grow roots every time. I might make this a potted plant, actually. Grow one as a potted plant. They're very easy to grow because they don't require much water. Isn't that cool how the base bows out like that at the bottom? It's almost like a burrow-tail palm look. But I really love the look of this. I at one point had them all along this fence, but decided ultimately that was a little bit boring. All right, let's look. Now here's something I've been curious about. This was a mulberry tree, which I stumped and knew it would come back. Now, on some of the comments, people have told me that they actually use the leaves to make tea and so on and so forth. So I decided I'm going to try to eat some of these leaves and see how they are. But before I do that, I'm going to explain what I'm going to do with this. I want this to be a bush. So I'm going to take it and cut it right about here to have the most branches possible. More branches, more fruit. And that's the big idea. Alright, let's look at this. But before I do, I'm just going to top this. Alright. Let me see here. Make sure it doesn't have any bugs on it. I'm going to give it a try. Interesting, it kind of tastes like lima beans. It's actually really good. Yeah, one more use for the mulberry tree. Eat the leaves. That was really good. I've never had them before. Well, that's kind of interesting. See that white sap that comes out? I actually didn't have breakfast, so that's an interesting breakfast. But I'm going to come out here and top this off. And this one with the woody growth here, I want to make an excellent cutting. I'll probably grow some more cuttings. I've gone basically way overboard with mulberries in my yard, and it's one thing I don't mind being a little excessive in because they are so good. Now this Edward mango is slow to show any good progress. Its leaves are kind of burned right now, but I bet you in the spring it's going to come in. Yeah. Very good. My Surinam Cherry is growing like crazy. This is one that I grew from a seed, from a fruit that I really like. The pit looks like. These are extremely easy to grow from seeds. And that's evident by looking down in the grass. All of these are little Surinam cherry trees. Each one could be dug up and grown. I've done that from time to time. I try to keep it trimmed so the trunk is bare tree format. It wants to be a big bush. It's just loaded with fruit, and I'll just keep on eating them. Our Barbados Cherry still isn't showing any flowers, but it's going to come back this spring for sure. I want to show you a Surinam cherry that I did grow from seed back in here. This was just a seed that somebody spit out and started to grow, and now I'm going to let it go here. So I'll have more fruit. This Barbados Cherry has been a big producer. Now that it's got all of the underbrush cleared away from it, I expect that it'll take off. I'm going to give that one a fish this spring. Cavendish bananas are starting to show some good signs. This is a great dwarf banana variety, and it's been getting a fair amount of water. We had some colder days, but nothing super cold, so it'll probably do great. And this will get actually pretty big. It'll fill up this space here, but it won't get that tall. But the base of the bananas will definitely be large enough. And that reminds me, maybe I ought to go check on the bananas. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's new. Yeah, a big banana flower sprouting out there. If you can see, there are the little bananas and the pretty pink flowers that kind of grow around them. But that is a rather large banana flower. This is the Musa. I had some videos where I was talking about getting rid of it and decided ultimately not to. And here's why. Look at that. That's a nice hand of bananas there. All the way down to the banana flower. Isn't that cool? That one's not ready yet. But that's when they get ready. It's going to be a beautiful, it's the sweetest bananas you've ever had. A beautiful hand of bananas to eat. Now the way I'll pick this is to basically chop down the tree at the base, and then just cut that off of the tree once it's down. And you can see this Musa banana has a beautiful kind of red color to it that I love. It's really beautiful. It takes a fair amount of trimming to keep the trunk looking like this. I took some pups from other bananas and I've been planting them here, and they're just getting started really, but they'll grow in nicely. And when you do trim them, you get these little shoots. Now I can see this shoot is not doing too well, but the other shoots should start popping up from these stumps here that I chopped down. I had to chop a bunch down during the hurricane. These are all the banana flower petals that fall down. Kind of rubbery and interesting. More tree form things along this fence. Another mulberry tree looking kind of tired. I'll be trimming that one down low as well. I trimmed this one down lower, hat racked it not too long ago. You can see, it's so cool. The new growth already has lots of fruit wanting to jump on it. Everywhere that I trimmed it, it's getting a little sprout growing, and really that's what you want to do with these. You can see where it gets like this, it kind of gets long and tired. It'll go off in the spring, of course, but the trimming is going to make all those little buds that are on the notes here. It'll make it really go off. And I'm just really enjoying having this area cleared out. It's so much nicer. Yeah, what a great morning. Really, really super nice weather. Man, that right there, that's my favorite color, period. Nothing else is even close. That color of sky, and this is February, which is incredible. It's about 75 degrees, 0% humidity, and so nice with the palm trees just swaying in the breeze. We'll be surfing all weekend, which will be super fun. And I'm also going to try to fit in to get this project going. You can see something I talked about in other videos, which is that, you know, since this is the south side of the yard and the sun, you know, shining directly down, this area is shaded, which kind of does provide a nice opportunity for some things that don't mind partial sun. And it gets so much reflective sunlight here that it's not a big factor, but the cactus is going to do great there, so will the sugarcane. It's done great there in the past. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me this morning, a lazy Friday morning. And I'm going to go ahead and get a whole bunch of new videos coming this spring. I've got a bunch of buddies that have yards full of fruit, and when they start coming in the spring, it's just going to be some incredible stuff to see. So thanks for watching. If you like these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe to Eat Your Backyard if you'd like to be notified as new videos come out. Also, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you.